In today's video, we will be unboxing what I like to call the Swiss Army knife of watches, and that is of course a G-Shock Master of G MUDMASTER. The model we're looking at today is the GWGB1000-1A. Now, the MUDMASTER range should be no stranger to the watch enthusiast community. However, this particular release takes the tried and tested design and elevates it with new materials, updated aesthetics, and of course, packs in a bunch of useful features. These new materials include bio-based resins for part of the case, and bits of stainless steel to help create a tougher and more awesome looking watch. I must say, while this is a very large watch, and probably not one I would rock on the regular, I am really enjoying the look of it. We've got a great mix of textures where the metal components are nice and shiny, and the resin bits have a matte finish, creating this really interesting look. It's definitely giving an adventurous, tough guy vibe. Of course, the famous carbon core guard protects the innards of this watch. A sapphire crystal prevents the glass from scratching, and the resin strap with its double prong buckle keeps this baby firmly on the wrist. Measurements are of course quite large, with a lug to lug of 58.7mm, a width of 52.1mm, and a thickness of 16.2mm. A radio controlled and solar powered movement is the beating heart of this watch, and plenty of bells and whistles come along with it. You can check direction with a press of the compass button here, and the second hand will stay stuck to the north position. You'll also get a reading on the LCD display at 6 o'clock. You can check altitude with the altitude button, where a digital reading will show on the LCD display, and the multifunctional subdial at 9 will show an analog reading. The watch will actually automatically record data like your highest and lowest altitude, which is a great feature for people who like to measure those sorts of things. You can also check barometric pressure and temperature as well, and the watch will actually sound a bit of an alarm if there is a significant change in barometric pressure. This alarm might be useful if you're hiking up a really tall mountain and it's getting to the point where the air is thinning out and you might need to use your oxygen tanks. Now, I understand this is a lot of money to spend on a watch like this, but rest assured you're getting the best of the best in this range of watches. This is their flagship MUDMASTER timepiece and actually has Bluetooth functionality, so we can connect it to your phone with the use of the Casio Watches app. This app includes tons of really cool functions, such as the location indicator function, where you can input a specific location on the map, and the subdial at 3 o'clock will actually point towards that direction so you can stay on track. Through this app, you can also track what they call mission logs, where you can track time, distance, elevation, temperature, and what have you for your little adventures. Really cool for tracking hikes or other types of adventures. There is of course an LED to illuminate the dial, and there's Neo Bright found on the hands and markers to further increase visibility in the dark. So we've got an armful of features, a shock, vibration, water and mud resistant case, and a solar powered movement. Now you can probably see why I call this the Swiss Army knife of watches. I couldn't think of a watch better equipped for adventuring than this one right here. If you're in the market for a watch that can keep up with your wild adventures, have a good look at G-Shock's MUDMASTER range. They do vary in price a fair bit, so choose the one that has the features and materials that you need. Casio have been making these G-Shocks for many years now, and they sure know what they're doing, so you can absolutely put your trust in them when making a purchase like this. Okay, and that wraps up this review of G-Shock's Master of G MUDMASTER flagship timepiece. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd wear a watch like this. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more watch content. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.